Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cooks Stuff. So it's been almost a week since I've been back from America, and I really didn't have a lot of food in my fridge because I needed to eat it all before I left. So I figured this week I would make something that is relatively uncomplicated, hearty, and leaves me a lot of leftovers that I can eat over the next several days. So tonight we are making some pasta with meatballs. Nothing too fancy. All right, let's take a look at the ingredients and see what we're working with. Here are the ingredients for tonight's pasta dish. We start with a package of shell pasta, some Arrabbiata sauce, which is kind of spicy. I have 3 trays of torridango, which are chicken meatballs, and I've got some Italian herb mix and some sea salt. That's basically it. Let's go ahead and get this pasta going. So the first thing we're going to do is put in a bunch of salt into the pot here, along with some water. I have been told that salt is really one of the primary ingredients when you get pasta. And this here, I need to clean this out. It's all right. Right. Now let's get some water in here, huh? Get these more. I think that's better. All right, go ahead and turn it on and get it boiling. Unsurprisingly, this amount of water took a very long time to start boiling. I think it's time to go ahead and add in our pasta. And let's get the whole thing here today. All right. And I'm going to turn it down some. I'm going to let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, I think. And it's been about 10 minutes. I've stirred it a few times in the interim. And I think this time to take this off the heat and drain it. All right, now I'm going to put the heat back on because we've been cooking these meatballs up. Okay. Well, this is going to take a little while, but we want to go ahead and fry these until they're at least mostly cooked. Well, I've had these on there for a few minutes, and they're cooking pretty nicely, but I think at this point it is time to add our pasta sauce. All right, go on the pasta sauce. Now, we need this to get hot. And while we wait for it to heat up, put in some Italian herb mix. Smells good. I've had this on here for a while, and I think it's time to put our pasta back in. Go. There is a lot of it. We're going to let everything cook for just a little while longer on a lower heat, and then I think it'll be time to eat. I've had this in here for several minutes, and I think it's done. Let's go ahead and turn off the heat, put some into a bowl, and try it out. All right, moment of truth. I have here a bowl with some shell pasta, some Arrabbiata, spicy, pasta sauce, and some chicken meatballs. Oh, man. It smells really good. It's been smelling good since I started making it. But, of course, we won't know unless we give it a try and see how it tastes. Get a little bit with some meatball and some pasta. That is surprisingly good. I mean, I knew it was going to be good. The ingredients are pretty good. But it is surprisingly good and nice and al dente. I apparently managed to cook it for the right amount of time, even though I had no idea if that was the right amount of time. If you're going to need some more, we're just going to get pasta on this one. So the al dente pasta has an excellent texture to it. It is suitably chewy and really very nice. As for the spicy sauce, it's got a little bit of heat to it, but not that much. I think it's just about right, honestly. And of course, the chicken meatballs are chewy and have just enough of a meaty flavor without being too heavy. Now, I think we're going to need one more big bite with a meatball and some shells. So as I said at the beginning, what I wanted to make was something that was not particularly difficult, hearty, and that would leave me a lot of leftovers. And I think I've succeeded on all three fronts. I have a ton of this stuff left over back there. And yeah, it's definitely filling, but also it tastes really good and it was not that difficult to make. Most of my time was spent waiting for the next step. Anyway, I've got a fair amount of this left in the bowl and plenty for the next several days. So, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next video.